Thank you, Mochi. I clearly have not woken up yet. It's literally all I was saying. I was like, well, it's early. I am not awake. Let me start again. Wow, if this is not typical for a stream from me. Welcome. Welcome to a morning stream, guys. We're doing it a little earlier today because I have to go to my day job in like 2 hours. So it's going to be a quick one, but we're going to see how this goes. I'm doing these streams, these extra streams this week, 5 days of streaming for me this week because you guys have been so supportive. So I told chat I would do extra warm-up streams, 5 days of streaming if I hit 1,500 followers. You guys have definitely got me there. So we're actually approaching 1,700 at this point, which is crazy. I'm gonna have to think of another way to thank you. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe we'll do something big for 2,000, you know, if and when that happens. Hopefully it'll give me some time to plan. But it's gonna be a free choice day. This reminds me of when I was teaching, we would do random days every once in a while where it was just like all the art supplies came out, kids could make whatever they wanted. Those were always really fun. So not that you guys are kids, but you know what I mean, hopefully. We're gonna be drawing from reference today, like we always do, but I'm gonna let you guys pick your own references. If you want, you can draw what I'm going to draw. I'm probably gonna do some kind of an animal today, I had a really late night in the studio last night, making up for not being able to get in there on Tuesday due to no internet. Couldn't get any work done. But tomorrow I might be doing some architecture. We'll see. I might do something a little more challenging tomorrow. But yeah, good morning. Let's get started. So don't mind me if I have to eat while we're doing this. I didn't have any time to make breakfast before the stream, so I'm a little hungry. But thank you, Amaze, for pinning that reference board. If anyone needs references, click that link at the top of chat. You'll find my whole Pinterest board. More references than anyone knows what to do with, probably. And just pick something. You know what I'm feeling? Let's see. What am I feeling? Let's look through here really fast. Should I do people? I should do people probably, but I just don't want to, dang it. It's too much work. People are hard. What have I not done in a while? We haven't done a bird day in a while. Although we're doing wings next week. I've been cataloging so many birds lately. I feel like I should do a bird. Let's do... Okay, I think I want to do anhingas and cormorants and seabirds. Guys, these birds have some of the coolest wings, in my opinion. So we got a cormorant here. This is what I'm gonna work on. We'll see if I change my mind throughout the stream. You guys know I can be a bit fickle, but let's do it anyway. You missed out on the last 2 streams. Hey, Bjork, it's okay. I'm honored that you would even want to hang out with me. Seriously, I'm honored that anybody wants to hang out with me here on Twitch. Thank you to anybody who's lurking right now, who's at work. Kudo, getting cat stuff. Thank you. Amaze. Thanks for the lurk, Rebecca's. Yeah, anybody who wants to hang out. Seriously, I can't believe how kind Art Twitch and just Twitch in general has been over the past few months. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you guys. So, whoops, hold on. Can't get Krita to work suddenly. I did update Krita, guys. So, we'll just do this below my little drawing here. Maybe I'll move it. Can I move this? No. Of course I did everything on different layers because I'm not awake. I'm not thinking clearly today, guys. Anyway. Hey, Ngoy! How you doing? Caricature. Ooh, caricature would be a rough one. I don't know if that would count from reference. Caricature is more imagination. We try to keep these warm-up streams. The idea behind these, if anyone hasn't been here before, and I know you have, Ngoy, I'm just speaking to the general ether of the internet. The whole purpose is to train your observation eye and to get better at studying instead of copying so that you can apply what you're learning to future drawings. This is kind of geared toward people who want to learn eventually to be able to draw from imagination, but in order to be able to do that well and convincingly, you have to have a solid foundational knowledge of what things actually look like. So that's kind of what we're doing here. Oh, carcatecture. Wow, Ungoy, you are just... Are you trying to kill me? We all know that I'm way more comfortable with organic shapes. I will be doing architecture tomorrow, probably. Charzia requested that we study buildings and architecture, and I haven't really done that yet on the stream, so I might do that tomorrow. But cars is a... We just did motorcycles on Tuesday, okay? I need a break. I need a break from engines. It's not my forte. I'm working up to it. But car architecture is too much. Save Casey. Thank you, Ungoy. I was about to say, aren't you always trying to protect me from myself? I appreciate you. FDR, wait, F Dracard. Oh, I like your name. You thought it was caricature plus architecture, so you're picturing curvy buildings with funny faces. Hey, that would be challenging too. Oh, you know, honestly, if you wanted to do that, studying from reference will still help you get there. So you can't know how to warp something into a caricature without knowing what it actually looks like and what you can break. You know, what rules you can break, what anatomy you can break to still make it look believable. So, you know, it's still there. We can still make it happen. Chris Wright, how you doing? Extra Casey RJ. Yeah, you ready? Are you ready for a workout, Chris? We're doing it. We're doing it. It's going to be a quick one today. I have to leave for work just after 10 a.m. My shift starts at 11, so I got to finish getting myself together. But I think the latest I'll be able to stay is maybe 10:20. So I think that'll kind of be the goal to wrap up. So we'll start looking at your warm-ups if you want to draw along with me, guys. We'll start looking at your warm-ups at the end of stream around that time. So thanks for being here, everybody. Smiley, how's it going? Thanks for being here as well. What's for breakfast? Right now, it's what I could grab out of the fridge. So, guess. No, you'll never guess. It's a weird combo. I am eating grapes, which feels healthy, and pepperoni. Because I have a little bag of pepperoni in there. It's like emergency protein, so that's what we're eating. And some water. I have some water too. I'm avoiding the energy drink today. I think part of why I stayed up too late in the studio last night was that I had an energy drink at like 10 a.m. and I just can't be doing that. It keeps me up. I guess I'll just draw on this layer. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I just struggle. Spicy pepper jack. Nope, just regular old pepperoni and some grapes. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good morning. A ray of sun. Hello, hello. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. Appreciate all of you guys. I did update my Krita, so give me a second because it kind of moved all my brushes around. I don't have access to all my usual favorites, so it may take me a second to find them again. But I was able to finally install Skittles' brush set, so that was exciting. Makes me extremely pleased. So if you've never drawn from reference before, a lot of what I like to talk about is we like to start with anatomy studies. I'm not doing that today just because it's such a short stream. But come back for a normal warm-up stream. We always usually start with anatomy studies, not just for animals. We also did anatomy studies for motorcycles on Tuesday. You can watch that VOD still. It'll be up for about 14 days. That reminds me I need to download my VODs still. I'm behind. This week has been kind of an all over the place sort of a week. I also have some references that you can look at that will talk about wing anatomy. I'll talk briefly about that since I'm drawing. Oh, my undo button's not working. That's not good. Oh no, I rely on this. There we go. Oh, it undid everything. Oh, what is happening now? Hold on, guys. Redo. Oh, Control-Shift-Z. That's a silly command. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's fighting with me today. Hold on. This new Krita update, you guys. Undo. There you go. Anyway, we normally talk about anatomy. But I don't have time for that today, especially if Krita is going to fight me like this. So the best thing I can tell you is whatever you're drawing today, whether it's an animal or a person or an object, start with the big shapes first. That tends to be the best way to approach it. And then, you know, kind of fill in the details after you got your proportions right. If you need ideas on how to draw various anatomical things, I do have a ton of helpful anatomy references, tutorials on how to draw wings and things and people. You can find those all at the pin at the top of chat on my Pinterest board reference page. You guys, something is wrong with Krita. It's not responding to me. What is going on? I updated it and now it's fighting me. It wasn't doing this when I tested it yesterday. I wonder if I have too many tabs open. Better not be my computer. The computer also updated itself last night, and I did not ask it to. So we could be fighting a few technical issues today, but hey, what is a stream if not tech issues, right? Raga, hey, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good one. PJ, good morning. Water is good, but not a breakfast. No, it's not just water. So I've got a bag of pepperoni and some grapes. I promise I'm eating food. Graperoni. Yeah, it's a weird combo. Look, I was in a hurry. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago, so I just grabbed whatever was handy. In fact, let me get into this pepperoni here. Oh, geez Louise. Maybe not. It won't open. Okay. Just a bit of protein. Normally I make an egg or something for breakfast, but I don't have time. Okay. Let's keep drawing. If it will let me. So if you are drawing feathers today, something you can keep in mind about feathers is on the dorsal view, so the top-down view, feathers are typically going to be stacked from inside to outside. So you'll see the inside feathers, you can see those are on top. They're layered on top of the ones beneath, right? And that extends all the way down to the wingtip. You'll see that on every single layer of feathers. It's always inside to outside. It's the opposite underneath, on the ventral side, or the underside of the wing. So if we were looking at this wing from the underside, instead you would see this front dorsal, or excuse me, primary feather. Oh my gosh, Krita, please. Why is it not letting me undo? Okay, I think it's actually my keyboard, not Krita, so I'll stop blaming Krita. Good grief. Basically, this primary feather is going to be the one that's first and foremost. So they'll stack this way. So it's kind of a shorthand way of thinking about feathers. And if you're drawing wings ever, it's something to keep in mind. And of course, the feathers stack differently on the underside versus the top side, but we don't have time to get into that today. Come back for a regular session when I'm not trying to squeeze in a warm-ups right before my my day of work, and I will talk more about that and have a little more time. For those who don't know, if it's your first time here, I am not a full-time artist right now. I freelanced for a while when I first moved out to Colorado, but health insurance is expensive, so I got a part-time job. And that's pretty much why I've had a part-time job, was to be able to afford health insurance this whole time. So I'm only a part-time artist. But, you know, maybe that'll change one day. I'm trying to get into book illustration. We'll see if I can get anyone to work with me this year. We shall see. I'm trying to get into the actual publishing industry. So wish me luck. Okay. A little rusty right now, guys. Pulling it together. Slept well. I slept okay, Smiley. I just stayed up too late working at the studio last night. I think I left the studio at like 12:30. So by the time I took a shower and got in bed, it was like 1 something. And then I woke up at 7 because my brain is dumb. And tried to stay asleep until 8:20, but it just, mostly just laid there and was tired. So that's been my night. No, Casey does not casually drink raw egg. That's too much. Couldn't do it. I stay stoned. Yeah, Chris, right? Woof. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's a mess everywhere. To be totally frank, we have a mod here in chat. And I don't know if they're here today, but they live in a place where there is free healthcare, and they have a toothache that they have not been able to see anyone about, and can't see anyone about for the next couple months. So I mean, I don't think there is a perfect system, unfortunately, but it is expensive, and I am tired of paying for it. So there we go. If only there was some way to find some kind of a happy medium where you could get care on time and it could be at least affordable. If only it's on. Well, yeah, don't get me started this early. Don't get me started this early, Chris. I'm gonna rant about how it should be like car insurance if you don't watch out. Tied to employment, blah blah blah. Okay. Anyway. Cormorants, though. Cormorants, though, guys. Let's see. I want to do another one, guys. This is pretty rusty. I apologize. Something I noticed while just looking at this this reference is the center feather here is kind of a leading feather, and it makes sense if you think about it, right? Like, why would you have the primary feather underneath every other feather from the underside, but on the top it would be the one that's stacked on top of? Well, think about it. The air is pushing against, you know, those feathers, and it's trying to keep this bird aloft. So it makes sense that if you're drawing the tail feathers, this should be the strongest feather, the one right in the middle, and that means that on both sides they're going to be stacked underneath. So they actually do this. For most birds, I believe this is true. And if you think about it logically, like, this is why we say you should be asking questions while you draw, while you study, not just trying to copy. The goal of this is not to make it look exactly like that. You don't actually learn as much. You develop a skill, for sure. You could be a really good hyperrealist if you learn how to copy really well, and if that's your goal, go for it. But I still think learning to ask questions and study and understand what you're drawing is long-term going to benefit you no matter what art style you're going for, whether it's hyperrealism or animation or, you know, anime or anything in between, right? So anyway, asking questions about things, like thinking about this tail feather and having this conversation about it, is going to help me the next time I go to draw a bird. Excuse me. Oh, got the hiccups from these grapes and these pepperoni. Must be the spices. Anyway, okay. So let's do another one. Yeah, for sure, Chris. I mean, it's cathartic, you know? It's nice to be seen. I'm not gonna go amazed, don't worry, you don't need to, I'm catching my own rabbit trails today. But I will say, I did look into, part of what I was looking into last night was the news on the AI legislation stuff that's happening. It's looking positive. At least the judges have decided that it is in fact copyright infringement, which sounds like it should be obvious, but it's getting something like that officially recognized by the state that makes it have a potential to actually impact things. So setting a legal precedent that it's actually not, it's illegal is huge. Even though it seems extremely obvious to those of us who have had our work infringed upon. Really not, it should be obvious to anyone, I would think, but anyhow. Yeah, for sure. Spread the word, guys. And I still feel like we should be telling people. I wish I'd been better about it. I've just been so busy. I still feel like the general public doesn't realize that their images that they post on Facebook and things are getting put into these databases and these data sets. Like, I'm pretty sure most people don't want that. So the more people you can tell, like, hey, just so you know, this is happening every time you post on Instagram or Facebook, you know, those social medias that everyone uses, I think it'll help spread awareness. But anyway, I digress. It's exciting news. So with this one, I'm kind of paying attention to the anatomy. And again, I know we didn't really go into the anatomy of a bird today. Feel free to go look in the Pinterest board and see if you can find some bird skeletons that you want to draw from. But, you know, for now, this is what we're doing. I'm basically just looking at this, drawing on what I know about bird anatomy is, like, you know, we got the skull, we have the vertebrae, we've got the shoulder blades here, we've got the not mute volume 1. What does that mean? Is it too quiet? Can you guys not hear my music? Anyway, I'm just thinking about how inside of this bird is basically like human arms, right? Like, they've got hands like we do, they've got elbows, they're just kind of buried underneath the feathers. So the more you can think about that stuff and pull up a skeleton and reference how, like, look at how it's put together as you're looking at these images, it's going to help you figure out, you know, what you're seeing so that you know how to draw it. Music is fine. Okay, thanks, Raga. Yeah, I'm not sure what PJ means. Let's see. Just live in the middle of nowhere where there's only a few people. How will that help? Then I can't have a job or health insurance. Let's see. It is a blurb, Mochi. Also, how you doing? Let's see. In other news, horse faces continue to elude me. They are tough. You know what, Amaze? I thought about drawing a horse today, but I was like, no. No, Amaze will make fun of me and call me a horse girl, so I'm not gonna draw a horse. And now you're drawing a horse. Horse faces are tough. Horses in general are tough. Oh, for the ad breaks. Yes. Is that what my ad thing says? I don't remember what my ad alert says. I will update that if it's telling people to mute. But yes, if you want your view to count to help boost me on Twitch, make sure you leave the volume at 1%. You can totally keep it quiet. I'm drawing a horse in my- You're drawing a horse in my honor. Raga! Doesn't make me less of a horse girl. I see. I guess I can't escape it. You're only here for real horse girl hours. Oh my gosh. It's Han's time. Should I draw a horse next? We'll see. We'll see. I feel like you can never study wings too much. I really feel like there's something that... They're also very complex, and they're extremely common in all kinds of design work, so I feel like it's never a bad idea to look at wings. And I especially really like these water bird wings, like cormorants and gannets and anhingas. Herons, they just have like these really elongated feathers, and I need to learn more about the anatomy of a wing so that I know what to call the different types of feathers, but there's a lot going on. Exactly, you could make a Pegasus mochi. You're gonna do a horse and wings. They're just really common features. Always helpful to know. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, basically in this animal, its elbow is right here. So that's what this is. This is kind of the feathers following that elbow line. So you can think about it like it's perching with its hands like this. And then you've got these leading primary feathers here, kind of underneath. Remember, because they're stacked under the top feather. And again, just thinking about that, even saying it to myself as I'm drawing it is helping me kind of keep that fresh in my mind. So, yes, snake plus bird equals cormorant for sure. They do have extremely sinuous necks. Learning bird anatomy helps with drawing dinosaurs. That's true. That's true. Birds are dinosaurs, so the more you understand about birds, the more you're gonna be able to draw dinosaurs. At least the more bird-like dinosaurs. Some of them aren't as bird-like. Sometimes it's a strange combination of like old archosaurs, right? Like the crocodilians, old reptiles, and birds. Learning both creates proficiency. And again, thinking about that lead primary feather, that's how I know what I'm looking at here. That is that top, not lead primary, excuse me, lead tail feather. That's that top tail feather, and that has these others stacked under it. Very interesting. Draws a triceratops in bird context. Yeah, do it. That'd be fun. Let's see. Didn't we just hear this? I'm confused. Don't want you to get it on. Well, these pepperonis smell very strong. I can't decide if I like it or not. Ow! Alright. This is what you get when you get half a weight case, you guys. We're trying to squeeze this in. They give you a mount in the new Monster Hunter game, and it's essentially a dinosaur with feathers and all. Nice! That's awesome. Oh, I love it. That looks like an awesome, it's like a mix of like an oviraptor and a dromaeosaur. That's a cool critter. I love that. I mean, if you think about it, that's technically what a chocobo is. Like, so cool. So cool. Hey, Pyro Kitty, how you doing? Good to see ya. You can't find your new emoji? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, PJ. Also, you remind me of speaking of games. Okay, what's going on here with my keyboard? It's doing the thing again. Sometimes I think the receptor on my keyboard just doesn't work well. This is a week of special streams, guys. Not only did you guys earn 5 days of streaming for helping me hit 1,500 followers, but you also earned a game stream. So I'll be doing my first ever game stream on Twitch on Sunday, this Sunday, the 18th. It'll be probably most of the day. I don't know. How long is Journey? I've heard everything from like 4 hours to 6 hours, but I'll be starting at like 10 a.m. and then just kind of going. So hopefully, should be done sometime in the afternoon. Stop by anytime. Come watch me play a game for the first time. Not only play the game for the first time, but also play on Twitch for the first time. I'm a little nervous. We'll see how it goes. They always remind you more of a terror bird. Yeah, that's true, Pyro Kitty. I guess chocobos are more terror birdy. How you doing, by the way, Pyro Kitty? Thanks for being here. So good to see you. Hope you had a good night. Oh my gosh! The Ham Slayer! Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on in. We are doing bonus warm-up streams today. I don't normally stream on Thursdays. Doing it again tomorrow. How are you doing? I was hanging out on the Ham Slayer's stream last night, guys. You guys should all go give him a follow. Another artist here on Twitch. Okay. Let's do one more bird. One more borb. Sorry, Maze. I'm trying to make your job easier. I know you're trying to draw too. Gotta focus on those horses. Let's see. Let's find like a unique pose here. This one's kind of fun. What an acrobatic critter. Look at this. Now this bird's just being obsessed. Like, this is excessive. This isn't necessary hunting style. It's just showing off. I'm just gonna cover up this little wing here because I don't really need it. It's fine. What a show off. Where did I put this feather? There it is. Okay. And by feather, I mean wing. Sorry, I'm still half awake. There has been no consumption of caffeine this morning, so I'm even slower than normal. Sorry for the shakiness. Also, this is my backup workstation. I was extremely optimistic last night. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into the studio. I'm gonna do some stuff in the morning, and then I'm gonna stream. No. That can't happen when you don't go to bed till 1 a.m. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I normally don't stream at this time, so it's totally understandable you wouldn't see me, Ham. Ham was drawing a really cool skull last night. We raided in from, I think, Carson drew it. I was lurking on Carson's stream after we raided Carson, and he landed on Ham. Pretty sure that's how that happened. I don't know. Last night's a blur. I've slept since then, at least a little bit. Hey Skittle, how you doing? Good to see ya. I got your brushes to install finally on Krita. I had to update Krita here at my backup workstation to get it to work. Pyro says you're all right. Awaiting a release date reveal for a game you've been looking forward to for like 10 years. Oh wow, what game is that? Yeah, it's going pretty good. Journey is 2+ hours depending on your playstyle. Oh, so it could be over. It could be over really fast then. That's good to know, Raga. Is there anything else I should know about playing a game on Twitch, guys? Do I need to do like a test run? Can I just share my screen and do it like I know? Like, I don't want to have to change anything. I haven't even like thought about that. So if anyone can think of something I might need to change for the game, let me know. I installed it. It is installed. I downloaded Journey. I'm getting a little bit of nerves, so I don't know if there's anything else I need to do. If anyone is familiar with Steam and any issues I might have, please tell me. Oh, you didn't go to sleep till 1 a.m. either, but Amaze, that's... What is that, like 11 for me? I think? You're like 2 hours? 3 hours? No, 2 hours ahead. Behind. Ahead, behind. Whatever. What's sleep like? Yeah. Sometimes it do be like that, Ham Slayer. Alright, well, I'm glad that we could catch you on. For anyone who's never been here before, we're doing warm-up streams. Chat, I told chat I would do 5 days of streaming and try that out if they could get me to 1,500 followers, and they sure did. So we're here trying it out. I'm sleepy. So far, that's my only review of this time slot. The only other option would be to do super late streams after my day job, but I don't think I have to deal with people a lot throughout the day at my day job, and I just, at the end of those days, I really am not feeling extra creative, you know? The only thing I'm good for on days that I work is like admin stuff, you know, like scheduling social media posts or paying bills or doing bookkeeping, like basic uploading and downloading. Like, I'm not really good for anything else after my workday. So I don't know if a stream would be super good. But we'll see. Yeah, this time slot might work out okay. If I can just get to bed a little earlier. I used to be so good at that, and I feel like the last few months I've just been... I've seen like midnight to 3 a.m. more times this year than I ever saw in college. Like, I'm staying up way too late working. It's a problem. It's a problem. He just didn't feel like taking a bath? Is that what you think, Aria-san? Maybe. Yeah, maybe he didn't want to get wet. He is kind of clinging for life to that little stick. It's just a very funny pose. It is going well, Skittle. I hope you're doing well too. Thanks for being here. If you guys aren't following a blue Skittle, hero of the hour, fixing my drift brush and everything. I need to get that downloaded on this setup. Go follow Skittle too. We got a lot of artists in chat. Let's see. Oh, Dragon Age 4. You know, I'm a little afraid I'm gonna hate that game. I loved Origins so much. And I just feel like none of the games have been as fun as Origins. I don't find the characters as compelling. I don't find the plot line as compelling. I'm really hoping they do a good job, but I don't know. I wish they would just hire the original writers back and be like, hey, can you guys fix this? But I don't know anything about the original writers, or if they'd be willing to come back, or if they're even alive, so... Super late streams, Ngoy, I don't think it would be fun. I tried that one time, and it was an abysmal stream. I basically just like drooled on the canvas and like stabbed it with my pencil. Like, nothing good came out of that session. I don't think you would like it. But I appreciate your enthusiasm, Ngoy. Thank you. Thank you for your unwavering support. Hamslayer says I want to check my window capture, display capture, and my audio. Be prepared to do, just be prepared to do a little trial and error. Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe I'll do a little test. I just don't want to like start the game and like spoil anything, because I'm trying to go into the game blind. I don't really know anything about the game journey. So we'll see how it goes. By the way, if anyone is just now joining us, and if you'd like to participate, we are gonna do. I'm not anticipating a huge participation, just because it is a shorter stream and it's not a normal scheduled time, so a lot of our normal folks may not be here today. But if you'd like to draw along with me, this is a sketch along, and you're welcome to pick a reference of any kind, draw from reference, as long as it's work safe. I will share it on screen at the end of stream. You can join my Discord. Let me post that really fast. We got about half an hour before I'm going to be looking at stuff, so you got plenty of time. I always like to say, just challenge yourself to draw for half an hour and see if you can come up with something that kind of works the kinks out, or kind of shakes the rust off to kind of get you warmed up for your day of drawing, or just your day in general. So yeah, feel free to join if you'd like and draw along, and at the end of stream I'll share anything that's in the warm-up art section. I will share on screen at the end of stream. So there's actually one in there I think from yesterday, so if you don't make it for this stream, feel free to post any warm-ups you do today and put them in the Discord. I'll be happy to show them at the end of tomorrow's warm-up stream. So we do this every single time for warm-ups. It's like a group challenge sort of a thing. So anyway, reverse flamingo, yeah, for sure. Sharing a screen and not a window is suboptimal, says Raga, but it should be fine. Okay, so share a window instead. I mean, I think I could do that. I think I kind of am just sharing this window. I was just going to use the same setup, so I'll just try it with that, maybe do a quick test run, and I'll just try not to like read anything so I don't spoil Journey for myself. I guess I could try it with another game. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on Discord. Maybe I'll do a test run on Discord on Saturday and just be like, hey guys, can we make sure this works? Let's see. You know, after you work day, you just want to avoid people. Yeah, Pyro, I feel ya. Get a punching bag after work for after work stream. No, I don't have any energy to work out. Am I enjoying the art? I am. I am enjoying the art. I get a little frazzled, but I'm here. You know, we're doing that thing. Yeah, of course. Scuff stream is fine. I bet you'll set it up perfectly in the first hour. Oh, Raga, that is, thank you. That is a staggering amount of belief in my technical ability. I appreciate that, though. Especially seeing what you've seen. Try with a different game first. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do it with like something in. I have Origin. I don't have any other games in Steam. I only have Journey. I just made a Steam account for this. So, yeah, I'll work on that. Mainly as long as you get things working on the title screen, you'll be okay. That's true. That's true. I guess I don't have to worry about running it. I hope my old computer can handle this. That's the other concern. If my stream dies in the middle, guys, I tried. I'm going down with the ship, you know. Okay, you're... Yeah, he was able to do the sail fin. I saw that. I saw that Pyro Kitty. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. He actually posted that in the warm-up section in the Discord, so I will be showing that on screen at the end of stream. Very excited to share that. Let's do another animal. Let's see. So like I said, guys, around 10 a.m., so in about 20 to 25 minutes, I will be sharing your work on stream. If you would like to participate, you still have time. Just pull up a reference of anything you'd like and get it on some art making. Let's do, I want to do a gull. I don't think I've ever drawn a gull before. I'm in a water bird theme. Unless you guys want me to draw a horse. I don't know, I get made fun of a lot when I draw horses. Well, what should we draw? I don't have nearly as many gull pictures as I thought I did. What is wrong with me? You would join. Oh, no worries. Head to bed. Yeah. That's right. You're in Australia, aren't you? Yeah, this is a super late time for you. That's probably why we rarely catch each other. I feel like I hadn't been in your stream in a while, but that makes sense. I normally stream an hour later than this. So, yeah, apparently. Well, it was nice of you to stop in. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. What do I draw? I'm like blanking. Yeah, I'll do a chicken. Oh, we should do a chicken. I love chickens. Do I have any chicken pictures in my Pinterest? Apparently I have 3. Okay, cool. Ooh, let's do this. This is not a chicken, but it is very pretty. So many options. Yeah, let's do this one. It's not a chicken, guys, but it is really cool. It is a brown-eared pheasant, also called a Crossoptilon Manchurium. Wow, that seems like a made-up name. I'm gonna pin another one just to make sure it's not a made-up bird. Okay, it is. It's good. Look at this gorgeous animal. I've never heard of this before. Look at it. Holy cow. Look at this thing. It's a brown-eared pheasant? Some kind of pheasant. It doesn't look brown or have ears, but it sure is pretty, so I'm gonna draw it. This is a type of game bird. I have a section of game birds, which includes chickens. Chickens, turkeys, pheasants, that kind of stuff. Where do I want to draw this? Maybe over here. Let's put it here. Okay. Really, really pretty. You've seen those in private collections. Oh, really? You like to eat chicken? Well, you can do that too, but I'm gonna draw one today. We're not gonna be eating. If you don't make fun of me for my horse, I won't make fun of you for your horse. Oh, okay, thanks, Amaze. I would never. Okay, wait. I have never made fun of you for a horse. This feels like. Could I have made this deal a long time ago and just not been made fun of? I feel cheated. Okay. Looks like a pheasant. Yeah, it's definitely some kind of pheasant. I know, it's got a great bum. Like the fanciest of bums, for sure. Okay. Who doesn't like a chunky haunched animal? I mean, listen. Y'all know why I like hadrosaurs. A pleasant pheasant. Ooh, I see what you did there, Maze. If I had time, I would hurl cheese at you. Please, someone, quick, somebody cheese a Maze. It's not really a pun, but it was a clever rhyme. Thank you, Pyro Kitty. There's your cheese, Emmaus. Enjoy it. Oh, hydrate. I should drink water and not just eat pepperonis. And I feel like you guys can smell my pepperoni breath through the screen. I think I'm just catching whiffs of the bag of pepperonis, but it's very strong. It's making me extreme. I'm gonna go brush my teeth so hard after stream. More grapes. More grapes. Look at this beautiful tail. I think I'm gonna paint this one. You say that like pepperoni breath isn't bad. I mean, I guess depends on what you're into. I feel like it wouldn't be my favorite thing. That's all you know. Oh. I will log that information away, Ham Slayer. Alright, we got this lovely pear-shaped critter. Look at these feathers individually, they're really interesting, and then they kind of cascade. Same thing that we talked about though. You can see this lead feather is on top, kind of covering it, and then it's kind of stacked on top of the ones beneath. So that's something, again, you can just keep in mind as you are designing or drawing a critter. It helps to look at these things when you study. If your breath smells like your favorite food, put a ring on it. What if your favorite food is mochi and it has no smell? What do I do then? Help! First image search says Tibetan eared pheasant. Okay, that makes sense. This is another situation where Pinterest is just lying to me. So. No smell is the best. See? No smell is the best smell. 15. Oh, Pat, when do you stream? You should be telling us when you stream. Good to see you, Pat Draws. You guys, I lost a grape. It's an emergency. I'm so sorry. Help. Where did it go? And there's also water everywhere. I didn't know that my bowl was leaking. Oh no, I think my bowl has cracks in it. Everything's a travesty right now. I lost a grape. Oh, there it is. I found my grape. Hey, you guys go give Pat Draws a follow. Pat, how you doing? And thank you for the congratulations. Thank you for being one of those 1,500 followers. One of the people I met this year on Twitch. It's been really fun getting to meet a lot of art Twitch and just, I don't know, art Twitch is so nice. If you're an artist who hasn't streamed yet, let me know when you do. I'd love to come hang out, and we have a stream share section in my Discord that there's quite a few people that hang out in there, and you'll get more eyes on your work potentially. Join, if not my Discord, no, my Discord's probably on the smaller end from a lot of artists on Twitch, but find some active Discords, you know, like get to know some people. Art Twitch is great, but they can't hang out with you if they don't know you exist. I think we artists definitely tend to kind of hide away in our little corners, tend to be largely introverted. And it's hard for us to like break out of that. That was what I used to do when I started streaming back in 2017, and then I eventually stopped streaming because I was like, listen, this is stressful, I got a lot going on, I'm afraid of Twitch because everyone's really good and nobody will like me anyway, so I'm just gonna go away now. And listen, I know I'm not the only artist out there with this mentality, so I'm just telling you to stop it, go meet some people, find out how nice Art Twitch is, and then tell me when you stream so that I can come try and hang out with you if I'm not at work. I can't always make it, but I do try to hang out with as many artists on Twitch as I can, because it's a great community, and I want to encourage more artists to get on Twitch. I think it's an overlooked platform in the art world, especially with the state of things and social media for artists right now. I honestly think Twitch is probably the best place for artists at the moment, so I'd love to see more artists here, so please join. And let me know if you need help. We have a stream share or a stream tips section in the Discord too, if you are looking to get into streaming potentially. Happy to help you get set up. Okay, this is a very silly pheasant. I want to paint it now. My Discord is big? Oh really? Is my Discord big? I feel like I'm in a lot of Discords that are like massive. So mine feels small, but It's definitely grown a lot this year. I'm really flattered. People who've joined. I started the new roles and channels thing. So now if you're somebody who's like me and you find Discord's a little bit overwhelming, you can sorry, I'm trying to get a grape here. You can actually modify what channels you see so that you can only see like 5 channels if you want to. You don't really stream anymore. Oh, okay, Pat. Weird occasions like I might stream sometime the next 4 days because it's my birthday, but I still have chores. Fair. Fair. Well, if you do decide to stream, let us know when you do. Love to come hang out. Hamslayer, what if I disagree? Are you gonna fight me? No, I appreciate that. That's really kind. It's tough though. You know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. You're an artist. Maybe you don't. You know, maybe you're one of those rare artists who actually thinks that they are like... Have you guys ever met artists like this? I've met a few. There's not many. I feel like artists fall into 2 categories, right? So we either all are super self-deprecating and we have a lot of like basically we can always see the errors in our work and we're just always frustrated that it's not better. Or there's this other type of artist that I feel like is like maybe 5% of the artist population and they're like, yeah, I know how to draw everything. I'm great. I'm way better than you. I bet you're the first artist. Yeah, most artists are. Most artists are. But every once in a while I meet one of those artists who's the other one and I'm just like, how do I find the happy medium between these 2 groups? You know, like there has to be one where it's like you can be confident without being like unteachable, you know? Right, exactly, Chris, right. I just want a crumb of that second artist, but you guys know who I'm talking about, right? You guys think, you've all probably met somebody like that. Every once in a while I run into one. I was friends with one in high school. Literally the way he introduced himself to our group of like people drawing in sketchbooks, he walked up and goes, "You're almost as good as me." And we were just like, okay. Did not compute. It was intense. It was interesting. I can't say that yeah. He calmed down. He calmed down after a while. I think some of that might have just been like young guy bravado, I'm sure. The guys in the chat know the type. You know, don't pretend like you don't know. But it was a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna color this burb. No, that's not my type. That is the opposite of my type. Listen, the less bravado, the better, trust me. We're gonna stop right there. I'm not gonna go into that anymore. But, whew. Nope. Big ol' nope stamp right on that bravado. Anyway, but you've met those people, okay, so you know who I'm talking about, Mochi. I'm not an artist, I'm just a guy who draws. See, Hamslayer, that's how I feel about myself too, and I think that's how a lot of artists feel about themselves. Because you know how good you could be, and you know how it could be better, and you're just like, skills, I need them. But I appreciate the sentiment. Was he actually good? He was actually good. I mean, he was good. That's the thing. He wasn't, like, he had chops, like actual legit, like concept art level artwork in high school, for sure. Had areas to grow, but yeah, but still, I mean, that attitude is not fetching. Some fellas don't grow out of that. That's true. Whew, that is true. They don't. Some of them are too successful and get away with it for too long, and then it becomes a habit that's hard to break. Don't get me started on the number of guys I've met in their 30s who still think that way. I'm just like turning around instantly. Bye-bye. Never gonna talk to this person. Anyway, yeah, don't get me started. Like, hi, I'm Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, right. It's possible. And also, hi, Moose. How you doing? The real illusion of artists is thinking you're gonna make money before you do. It's true, Mayor of Canada. Yeah. As somebody currently who just dropped almost $1,000 on car and renter's insurance and is about to have to buy tires, I have given up on the facade of ever actually having money in my bank account. It's pretty much just always going to be made just enough to get by this time and repeat next month. Pretty much how it goes. Eventually, one day I'd like to buy a printer, but I don't know when I'm going to have the spare money for that. But I still, Ungoy, he's actually a friend of mine. No, we became friends. Like I said, he calmed down. He grew out of that. that I think I don't know if he probably would not appreciate that he'd probably be embarrassed that I still remember that. It was a very impactful moment. I was like, so this is who you are. Like, it's hard to wipe away those first impressions, but no, he got some humility later. Figured out that he didn't need to peacock around, you know. Do you guys ever look at peacocks and think, huh, we haven't changed that much as animals? Anyway, we're not here to talk about human psychology, we're here to talk about drawing. Can I also please just have a crumb of money? For sure, Chris Wright. How much is a lifetime bus pass? I don't know. Do they offer those? That'd be amazing. Sidvis, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. You are pushing me toward my next follower goal. I'm gonna have to come up with something else to celebrate. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna have something for maybe if we hit 2,000 followers. I'll try and think of something fun to do. I don't know. It's hard to stay on top of things, but I will say I'm getting close to that little tipping point on Twitch. I think, yeah, 5 more followers, and then Twitch is gonna start telling people I have 1,700 followers, which is not true. I think it's very funny that Twitch does that though. So if anyone's lurking and you haven't tapped that follow button yet, and you want Twitch to be a liar, go ahead and you know what to do. You get direct deposit and immediately disappear. Yep, I feel that, PJ. The people that seem to be above water financially seem to be those who stayed with their parents until they could buy a house, or at least well on their way. I think in our I'm assuming your age, I'm so sorry, but I think that's true for a lot of people in this day and age. Yeah. I did live with my parents for 2.5 years out of college because I wanted to get debt free. So I literally got a teaching job, and I'm not joking when I say I put every penny of every paycheck into those student loans until they were gone. And so I think that does help. Yeah, I definitely did some of that in my 20s. It was not fun. It was not it's not fun to be 22 and wanting to be out and about with your friends and living your own life, and you have a career and you're like, yeah, I can afford my own place, and I'm living with mom and dad. Like it was a bit of a hit, but long term, I knew I would appreciate it in the future, so I just kind of stuck it out, and I am very glad that I made that. Past Casey made that decision and stuck with it. But you know, the way things are going, I know a lot of people moving back in with their parents in their 30s, like just because they want to own a home someday, and it's impossible to save money right now. Anyway. Oh, I'm a smart person? Sorry, we can't be friends. Oh no, I'm Slayer. Listen, I've done my share of dumb things. Don't give up on me just yet. Don't worry, I'm an idiot. I promise. Oh, we have an ad. Hold on. Is that a Canadian pigeon? No, it is a, what did we say it was? Somebody looked it up. I'm sorry that there's an ad and that I wasn't paying attention to the fact that it was happening. Someone said they found this. I'm scrolling up to see if I can find what it was. Some kind of pheasant. Tibetan pheasant, I think? I don't remember. Sorry, chat has moved on and I can't find it. You can out-idiot me, Hamslayer. Tibetan eared pheasant, thank you. But yeah, let's do our stretches really fast. And just FYI, guys, that's probably gonna be our 5-ish minute wording. If you have any sketches that you'd like to share, I'll repeat this after the ad, but go ahead and start dropping those warm-ups in the Discord. Just, you know, stick them in there and we'll show them off on stream here in just a little bit. In the meantime, do some carpal tunnel stretches, guys. Don't let the carpal tunnels get you too. Got some friends that are going through that right now. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups from scarfing breakfast and talking. Pro streamer, guys. Pro streamer. Not really. Ow. Sorry. Bad hiccup. Whew. Ouch. Sorry about that. Let me drink some water. Okay. Let's find you know what? Amaze said I could draw a horse, guys, so I'm gonna do a real quick horse, and then that will probably top us off for warm-ups, and then I'll get into the draw along piece. Let's do a horse in motion. I feel like I've drawn a lot of these draft horses, but they're so fun. Who is looking especially dramatic today? Look at you. What a pose. Oh, this is a good pose too. You guys, I'm gonna get sucked into Pinterest. Oh, this is a great pose. Wow. This is not a common pose that you see with horses. Maybe I'll draw this one, actually. He's like scratching his leg or something. Let's do this. Tricky, tricky. Tricky, tricky horse pose. No one ever wants to draw a laughing horse. That would also be very tricky. No, I like this pose. I'm gonna quickly, this is not a burb, obviously, but we're gonna draw it anyway. I'm gonna say this is your 5-minute warning if you wanted to participate in the show and tell portion of the warm-up stream. Go ahead and get your art into the Discord, or you can post a link in the chat. As long as it's work safe, please keep an eye on that for me. It's your birthday, is it really? You'll be a year older by the time he's... Wait, are you just making a joke about the ads? The ads should be done, Pat Draws. I'm so sorry, I know. But at least we can plan for them. We do them once an hour. I try to let them run before stream even starts so that people don't have to sit through them too many times. But that means that is the hour mark. It means I've been streaming for an hour, so I'll be getting off after I finish this drawing. It took you so long to figure out what's going on with the source. He's probably just gotten done scratching his knee or something. It's just such a strange pose. So it is actually your birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Pat Draws. That's awesome. Well, you know, I can never tell. I get a lot of jokesters. I get a lot of jokesters in my chat, you know. So people like to pull my leg, they like to play pranks on me. But happy birthday. I'm gonna send you a whole bunch of excited emotes. Throws cake, yes. I wish I don't have a cake to throw at you, but I sure would. You guys, you're proud of yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Pat Draws. I hope you have a great one. Enjoy your week off. And maybe we'll see you streaming. Yeah, everyone, if you have a happy birthday emote, toss it at Pat Draws, guys. It's good to have you here. You have never made a joke. Well, Hamslayer. No. Oh my gosh, no. You just are a joke. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Alright. Look at... I just love that you can really see what's going on with the musculature in this pose. So interesting. Make a wish. Yeah, make a wish. But you have to keep it to yourself. Otherwise it won't come true. That's how that works, right? That's the superstition. That's what they tell you. Those are cute, PJ. I like those. I don't know if I have any, like, birthday emotes. I'll have to check. Maybe once I'm done. But look at the neat... You can just really see, pick out the anatomy here. Are you invalid? No! No, no, no! No, don't cry. Don't cry, Hamslayer! Don't cry! No, no. No, no. You're very valid. You made a wish 32 years ago not falling for that trap. I have so many questions, Pat Draws, but I'm gonna hang on to them. I'm gonna keep them on the inside. You're doing a super sneaky work lurk. Oh my gosh, Santro, that was hard to say. Good to see you. I'm gonna be showing off your artwork here in a second, so if you're still lurking, I'm excited. Thank you for sharing your sketches from yesterday in the warm-up section. I'm looking forward to letting people know. I can't remember if you stream or not, but you guys should all go give Santro a follow on his socials as well. Wait, hold on. Too late? You're crying? Oh no! Well, congratulations, you've made your first joke, it sounds like. Bjork, if you're thinking about it, we're celebrating being a year closer to death. Dark. So dark. We're all dying a little bit every day, right? I prefer to think of it as a gratitude thing, like not dead yet. Get to enjoy something unique today that I wouldn't be able to enjoy if I was dead. I do remember when my friends have, if Goat Paws was in here, Goat Paws would tell the story probably better than me. But I was hanging out with some friends in high school, middle school, might have been middle school, and we were sitting in the car because we were, you know, riding on with someone's mom, and they'd gone to the store really fast. So we're just sitting there talking, and it like occurred to me that we were actively aging. But the way I decided to relay this to everybody, I was like, you guys, and everyone got quiet. I was like, we just aged, and I don't know, something about it was, we talk about that all the time. So just so you know, guys, just so you know, everybody, you just aged. And it's okay. It's okay. That means you're not dead yet. Can't age if you're dead, you know? Gotta be grateful for aging. Let's see. A year closer if you're lucky. Exactly. It's a positive thing. Celebrate. Exactly. We just say, no, don't cry, Chris Wright. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's good. There are many people who are denied the joy of aging. You know? I think it's something to be grateful for. It makes you look at the trees different. You know? Go watch Soul. Have you guys seen Soul, that Pixar movie? Holy cow. I can only watch that movie once a year, and I have to watch it on New Year's Eve. I don't know if you guys have weird traditions like that, but I do. And it's one of those movies that just makes you so grateful to be alive. I think, at least that's how I feel. And also makes you kind of reevaluate how you're spending your time. It's a good one. It's a good one to start the year off with. Recent research suggests there are bursts in aging in the mid-40s and low to mid-60s. What do you mean, bursts in aging? Well, I don't have to worry about that yet, but it's coming for me. That's okay. There's also bursts of aging when you're a kid, so it just means your youthful vigor has returned. See? There's a positive spin for everything. Everything, guys. Jean Parmesan? Wait, what? Angels, please. Oh, I see. If you have no friends, you're provolone. Oh my gosh, Mayor of Canada. That is the cheesiest cheese joke. Wait, you got a flail on accident too. Your buddy's just got a new bassist? Because there's not 20s and they were telling me how old the rest of them feel now. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. I've always been an old soul. I never really did all the young stuff, the young kid stuff as much. Even when I was a kid, apparently at least according to my parents, I liked to hang out with the adults more than the kids. They had more interesting conversation. It's not my fault. Well, sometimes. Sometimes they were terrible. Sometimes they wanted to talk about politics and then I left. That hasn't changed. Not to scare anyone, but my sis and I were just talking about, I don't know where she says you have about 60 good summers, winters, springs, and falls. The way I like to, I mean, that's probably true, I suppose. I don't know, maybe 60s. I don't know. Listen, come to Colorado and you'll change your appreciation for aging. The number of 14ers that I have climbed and been bested on by people who are 60 plus, like, age is what you make of it, I think. It depends on how you treat your body. Like, those people are machines and in great shape and living a very full life. Meanwhile, I'm like huffing and puffing along the trail, like trying not to die. A 14er, by the way, is a 14,000 foot mountain for anybody who's not a Colorado head like me. Alright, this is a weird pose, guys. I don't know that I did a great job with the study, but it was interesting, and I do like how it really emphasizes a lot of the musculature, like, especially in this hind leg. So at least I feel like I got something out of that part of the study. The rest of it, I'm not so sure. There's a lot going on here, but clean air helps. Clean air does help, that's true. That's true. Hang around young people and absorb their life force like a vampire. If that were true, I would have seen way fewer burnt out teachers when I was in elementary school and middle school. Alright guys, so it is now 10:07. I am going to have to wrap things up here in a second because I gotta go to work in like 40 minutes. So I need to kind of, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kind of put a cap on this. We will pick this up again tomorrow, same time. Take us with you. Yeah, I wish that you guys would make my job way more fun. My job is fine. It's not bad, but I would much rather be doing this, I will say. Thank you, Shiratoshi. I appreciate you, and thanks for popping in and for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate you guys coming to celebrate with me. I'll be doing it again tomorrow. I made a mistake on my stream calendar in Discord. I accidentally said that I would be streaming on Saturday in the morning. I don't really plan on that. It's not really something that I don't think it'll happen because the shift that I have on Saturday, I will probably get pulled to do something else. But we'll see. Maybe if I'm feeling ambitious, we'll do it on Saturday as well. But for sure, we're doing it tomorrow, and then I will be back on Sunday to play some games with you guys. But let's go ahead and see what you guys drew today. This was a free draw, so kind of whatever anyone wanted to draw was sort of up for grabs. Let's go see what you guys did. So I'm gonna head over to the Discord here. We got a few in here. Awesome. You have until you have about 2 minutes if you are still working on some sketches that you want to share. But let's start with one from yesterday from Santroa. Santroa is a new friend here on the channel, and I'm so honored to have him drawing with us. He did an amazing Sailfin Dragon study yesterday and posted it last night. I saw it on Twitter, so thank you for tagging me in that so that I could repost it. These look fantastic. I really, really like them, and this is such a cool animal. If you've never heard of a sailfin dragon, look at this. What a creature. I've never heard of these before until pretty recently. We did lizards yesterday for World Lizard Day, so we studied lots of various lizards, and this was a cool one to pick. I love that you did these like really heavily textured color studies. That anything that has a great texture like this is always so fun to look at. I love it. I don't know what program you're working in, Centro, but your proportions are great, your anatomy is great, your color study is awesome. It's just so much fun. Thank you so much for participating and sharing your awesome work with us. Hopefully one day I can strong arm you into streaming as well. But the way it works, guys, is basically after I get to the end of these, I'll post my images from today, and then if you are still drawing, if you're still wanting to participate but you just didn't have time, just make sure you post under my post. And that way, anything that's under mine is what I will share on tomorrow's stream, okay? Oh, you're welcome for the shout-out, sure, of course. Well, I'm happy that you could bounce your way over here. Post your study later, Mochi. Yeah, no rush. I don't want anyone to feel rushed to try and, like, make this cutoff. You have until tomorrow to finish. And then you can keep working during, you know, the study tomorrow, too, if you want. The idea with these, though, is just that hopefully it helps people find 30 minutes a day to carve out to just focus on doing some studies. So even if you're watching this VOD later, and you want to participate if you did a study during this session, go ahead and post it in there. It doesn't have to be what I drew. For example, Amaze did a horse. I was not drawing horses. He made his own decision here. And Amaze, you did great. You were talking about how this gave you some trouble, but it really looks awesome. I don't really see the struggle, to be honest. It looks like you're conquering it, quite frankly. And you guys, if you didn't know, our wonderful mod Amazing Fan 15 also streams. Gonna give him a shout out too. Go give him a follow if you haven't already. He does character design stuff, comic work, animation, all kinds of things. Amaze, as always, your structure here looks fantastic. I hope it was a helpful study for you. This is an interesting perspective. Your struggles with the head, they can be tricky. I don't know if you saw in my horse section. Here, I'll link it in chat in case anybody wants it. If you need help drawing horses, there is this fantastic old book that I have since lost. I'm really sad because this was a book that I had as a kid. I actually scanned in every image on this board myself, so these are all, I scanned every single page of this book so that I would have it. So I'm really glad I did that because I don't have a copy of the book anymore. It's on my list of books I'd like to repurchase. But if anyone would like some tips on drawing horses, on how to think about horse anatomy, how to look at horses from different angles and understand what you're seeing, Draw Horses with Sam Savitt is an old book from like the 40s, I think, but it is a fantastic resource. That, I mean, breaks down every single, like, different view angles of the head, the legs, the front and hind legs. Like, he really does a great job in this book of breaking the horse down in a way that is approachable. Highly recommend checking it out. So if you haven't seen that yet, Amaze, or anybody, check that out. But Amaze, I think you did a great job without that. Like, look at this. The structure here is fantastic. Really, really good. Yeah, using the muscle groups, you can see the shapes as simple shapes. Yeah, exactly. So you are a horse girl. No! Horses are complex and interesting animals, and they're important to learn to draw, and just because you draw them does not mean you're a horse girl. Even if you maybe had some Breyer horses as a kid, but then you stopped because they were expensive, okay? Listen. I also have dinosaurs and other animal things that I've collected. I don't know why everyone picks on horses. Horses are great. They're not the only animal. Spoken like a horse girl, dang it. Nobody likes ponies, it's true. I was actually very adamant. Like, if I did ask for a horse, I was like, I want a horse, not a pony. Never got either, because we didn't have any property for that. Anyway, Amaze, you did a great job. I especially actually really want to congratulate you on these chest muscles right here, the pectorals. Like you said, breaking them down into those muscle groups really helps. And then just figuring out like how it wraps around, like the way that you drew this is excellent. How those muscles sort of wrap around to like secure like around the neck, and the neck is sort of planted right there. This is a fantastic example of how to do that. So well done. Well done, Amaze. The lawn isn't going to mow itself. Okay, see you later, Patras. Happy birthday once again, Patras. It's so good to have you here. Looks like we got one more. We got one from a Ray of Sunshine. Very cool. Very excited to see this. I don't think we've, have we seen work from you before? Let's get into it. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Melimini! Oh my gosh. Hi, how are you? You wanted a life-size seahorse and didn't get that either. Melimini is another artist here on Twitch, guys. There's lots of artists popping into chat today. A Ray of Sun, do you stream? Just from what I can see here, this already looks fantastic. I'd love to see more of your work. Thank you for sharing it with us. Sorry if I missed anybody in chat. I just missed some people heckling me about being a horse girl. What is a dinosaur but a horse of the Mesozoic? Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on. I'm not going to read the heckles. Holy cow, a Ray of Sun. This is really fantastic. Great shapes. Talk about shapes and muscle groups. Like, you're really looking at these different sections and piecing them together well. This is a fantastic study. And you do the same thing that Shiratoshi does. You write down how long each one took you. That's awesome. I need to start doing that. I feel like my numbers would be off because I talk a lot during my studies. This is a really, really good one. This is fantastic too. Holy cow. And you just, looks like you're working also from like very blurry screenshots from my stream. I'm so sorry. Normally I post my references in Discord, but you can find any pictures like this that you want. If anyone clicks the link at the top of chat, you can find better resolution. Holy cow though, look at the careful structure you did on this pose. This is not an easy pose to tackle. And you did a fantastic job. Look at the layering that you even got on the wings and stuff. This is great. I'd love to see more of your work, A Ray of Sun. Thank you so much for showing. Your imperfectionist screeches if you don't draw the right proportions. Yeah, it's that perfectionist struggle is real with artists. I feel you for sure. Thank you, Melimini. Well, I appreciate that, and thank you everybody in chat for being here and for helping me celebrate this milestone of hitting 1,500 followers. It's like insane that has happened. And I don't know, I guess pretty soon I might have to think about something to do for another follower goal. I gotta clear on my redeems. Sorry, one sec. I know, I'm so sorry, Beats. I tried to get the word out, but don't worry. Tomorrow's gonna be the same time for tomorrow's extra stream. So if you missed today's, you can still draw something. You can still pop it in warm-ups. You know how it works. Feel free. But yeah, I know it is an earlier stream because I have work in about 30 minutes. I have to run soon. But A Ray of Sun, this is fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing this. Holy cow. I'm going to give you a round of applause here in chat. It's always fun to see somebody participating, I think for the first time, if I'm not mistaken. And welcome to the art gym, as we like to call it, because here we are, being each other's accountability buddies. So if you sketched today, even if you didn't share, if you're planning on sketching, if you're watching this later and sketching, good for you. Good for you showing up to the art gym. It's not easy. You know, this isn't the most fun part about being an artist, right? Most people don't want to draw from reference. We want to draw from imagination or do our own thing. But doing studies like this and you know, learning how the body is put together and studying and asking questions about why the feathers lay the way that they do, or how the neck moves that way, or why is the light doing that, all that stuff is going to help us all be better artists. So if you did that today, or if you got inspired to do that today, give yourself a pat on the back, give yourself a round of applause. A Ray of Sun, thank you again so much. It was super cool to see this. Yeah, and you did this really fast, honestly. I'm impressed. Love to see, no pressure, but I'd love to see your work again, or anyone's work. If you haven't shared before, if you're feeling nervous, don't feel like you can't participate if you've never drawn before either. I want this to be something that anybody of any skill level can feel comfortable joining in on. So thank you to A Ray of Sun and Amaze and Santroa for participating. Thank you everybody in chat for following along and encouraging each other. And just honestly, if you were here in chat, just know that you were somebody's accountability buddy today. Even if you didn't mean to be. You were certainly mine. Because I can tell you what I wouldn't be doing if not for you guys. I sure wouldn't be drawing from reference right now. I would probably be wasting my time doing something else. Or finding another art task to do and making excuses about why I can't draw from reference. So that's part of why this whole series exists, is you guys are secretly my accountability buddies. So there you go. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the new follows, and hey Mirror Stepper. Yeah, everyone did a great job. Everyone did a great job. I'm going to find somebody to raid into. Like I said, I know this is a weird time for me, but I will be streaming at the same time tomorrow. I think I know who I want to raid if they're still on. Yes. We are going to raid Margot Simone Art. I saw earlier that she's doing a charity stream, and I actually kind of wanted to check that out because I might be doing a charity stream in September for Save the Vaquita Day. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in doing something on Twitch also that day, let me know, because I'm getting a list together of people who might be participating that day to help spread awareness about this wonderful little animal, the vaquita. I don't have time to go into it right now because I gotta get to work, but we'll talk more about it tomorrow. But I haven't really done one of these before, so I'm curious how Margot is doing it. And also, Margot is just a doll, and she's a wonderful artist. She's a sweet person, has a sweet community. You guys will love her. She's doing watercolor right now. She's so good. Let's go say hi to Margot. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, it'll be at 9 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow. We're doing one more extra warm-up stream tomorrow, and then we're wrapping up the week with a game stream on Sunday, on the 18th. I've never done that before, so I'm really nervous. So if you want to come back and watch me be nervous some more, because, you know, that's super rare. I'm definitely never nervous. Come back on Sunday. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks to everybody who showed up in chat, or lurked, or followed, or any of that, and we'll catch you next time, folks. Bye-bye!